Hi, welcome to the My Big Campus Mastery Series. I'm Nathan Davidson, and this segment is on groups. How do you create groups? How do you find groups? One of the best collaborative features of My Big Campus is groups. So we're going to start by clicking Login, as we traditionally do in our video series. And if you need to select a different school, feel free to click select a different school and type in the three-letter building initials or the beginning of the school's name, and you'll find your school on the list. So I'll click Login, and shortly we'll arrive at our activity feed. So here we are. Here's our activity feed. And over on the left, you'll notice there's groups, people, and topics. So by default, groups is not grayed out. And below that, I am part of a number of different groups so far. Some of these I've created. Some of these groups I've joined. So I'll show you how to create a group, and I'll also show you how to find a group as well, both in your school and in your district. So let's start with how do you create a group? And I'm going to have to scroll down here a little bit. And by default, if you're logging in for the first time, you will probably not see anything under your groups, or maybe you have one or two items if someone's actually enrolled you in a group. I'll click Add Group, and this is amazingly easy. We've got to add a group title. So I'll just call this U.S. History. For training purposes. Okay. Now I'll select a school. Somebody told me that if you don't select a school, by default it's a district-wide group, which means anybody in your school district can find this group. Otherwise, if you pick a school from your list, this group will only be visible by students and teachers who are members of that particular school. So that's an important thing to know when you make a group. Do you want to make it just per school, so only that school sees it? Or do you want to leave it at select school and have it available as a district-wide group, which is also a setting that a system administrator can go in and change as well. So I'm going to go ahead and make this available to our IT services. And I'm just going to put this is a test group. Will be deleted. Okay, but for you, if you're creating a group for your class, you want to put a description here about who this is actually for. And the last step is, do you want to upload a photo, which is a little avatar that will show up over here. So I'm going to click Browse, and we'll just scroll down here really quickly and find an image to use. Here, perfect for U.S. history, American flag. So we'll add that, and all we do is click Save. It's that simple. Now this might take a second, but once the group is created, it will show up on the left in your group list, and you notice those are by alphabetical order. Okay, so it's U.S. history, so I can see that group shows right here. Here's the picture we uploaded that goes with our group, and out of the box, here you go. Here's your group that you've created. Since I created the group, I am the only person who has the delete option. I've got options to edit as well. You can import from either Angel or Moodle, so some learning management systems. I can also clone a group if I want to duplicate it and then create something for maybe period 1, period 2, if I have multiple classes during a day. So those options are important to note. Awesome thing, out of the box, this is what you get with a group. You have a space for announcements, discussions that anyone can post to, not just a teacher. There's a video and text chat, pages that are editable, so those are just like wikis. A section for resources that you can post that may be a syllabus, maybe assignment pages, websites or videos, any content that students will need ready at hand. A calendar for certain events, and there's also a list of group members. So out of the box, it's great. This is what you get. Now I'll encourage you also to watch the other videos in our series that will focus on the other pieces of the groups that you get right here. So that's it. That's as easy as it is to create a group. And notice that my description shows up here as well. The segment that focuses on pages will show you how you can create a page that serves essentially as the home page, as you see right here, of the group. So that's how you create a group. So now that you know how to create a group, let me show you how you search for and find groups at your school and your district, and how you join those. So every teacher in Wayne Township will have a group called All and then the 3-letter building initials. So teachers, you'll want to look for those. I am an IT services member, so I'm part of All IT. I've also joined All LHC for the Lyndhurst group. Now what you do is you scroll down a little bit, at least I have to, and you'll want to find more groups. Student users, administrators, teachers, all can do this. And you'll see a list of groups at your school and groups available at your district. So district-wide groups that anyone in any school could potentially join. So you want to look for groups at your school and look for All BPE, All LHC, whichever that may be. Find that group. Okay, so for example, if Avid were the All Avid group, I could click Avid, and I have the option to join group because I'm not a member. I'm requesting to join. The owner of the Avid group gets a notification and approves or denies my enrollment. Now, if I click back, we'll keep this list back over here. Now, what happens if you're already in a group? How do you get out of a group, or how do you unjoin, so to speak? Well, I'm a member of a group called LHC Teachers Tech Center. So if I click on that group, instead of join, I have a remove me option. That also sends a notification to the group's owner, who can approve or deny my request. Nice that everything is moderated. So you can't join or unjoin, so to speak, without moderation or owner's approval. So again, there's groups at my school and groups at the district level. So district level groups will be cross-district groups, possibly led by curriculum instruction assessment folks, possibly led by technology integration folks, or whoever. See some special services groups here as well, LAP, a number of different groups district-wide. We'll also be unveiling soon the Wayne Township My Big Campus Training Group, which will be an online professional development module to give you all you need to know about how you use My Big Campus and also how you use it with students. Or if you're an administrator, how do you use that with your teachers? Thanks for tuning into this segment of the My Big Campus Mastery Series. Remember, there will be other videos that follow going over each of the components of groups. For example, announcements, discussions, chat, pages, and resources and calendar.